One of the toughest things to pull off in the world of theater is a play that is loose, funny, and fast. And that is what they are doing right now at the Public Theater in Lewiston with their latest production of Murder for Two.
1 weekend only, and we have the two actors who are involved in it, Quinn Corcoran and Robbie Harrison. Thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you for having us. Thanks.
We seen a chump who held his breath for longer than an hour once. Saw my granny in the shower once. Yeah, we seen a lot worse.
Just watching videos of this performance, it looks hilarious and wildly entertaining. Give us a quick plot line of this, Robbie.
Marcus, an aspiring detective, comes to the scene of the crime where a famous novelist has been murdered, and he has to deal with over 10 suspects who all have their own idea of how the world works and things that they want to share and ways that they want to deviate and basically throw them off guard.
And you are the only two actors in this show. So you, Robbie, you're playing how many people?
Well, I'm playing like 10 suspects, and then Quinn and I kind of share
Sort of share one somewhere in the middle
suspect.
there. Yeah.
So I play more than 10 people.
What's it like in terms of the chemistry? Because if the chemistry doesn't work between you two guys, then this show is dead right from the beginning. Now, you actually did this first last summer in Monmouth at the theater there. What was it like as you started to rehearse and it started to come into place, fall into place?
When we first started rehearsing at the theater in Monmouth this past summer, I think we were feeling each other out. I, coming into it, had no idea how we would react off of each other, but in rehearsals with our great director, Adam Blaze, we found amazing chemistry, and we found out that we just bounce off each other so wonderfully. That Robbie is such a brilliant scene partner, and to just be the straight man to all of his craziness is a wonderful job.
And just to give people a little sense of the craziness, now these are some of the roles that you play. You play where did it go? A widow, her niece from the city, a prima ballerina, an eccentric psychiatrist, a squabbling married couple, and 3 members of a 12-member boys choir.
Yeah, just 3 of the 12, yes.
How do you do that?
What is our next detective? Yes, what if Bob kills one of our snacks?
If you'd all just settle down, I can get back on track.
I try to assign really specific physical and vocal character traits to them so that it can just kind of trigger me and help me get into each character. And then, speaking of dynamics, each one of those characters has a different relationship to the character Quinn plays, Marcus, the detective.
The detective who's investigating this murder.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So it's wildly changing, but I also anchor each character in how I'm relating to him as well, if that makes sense.
It does, but that must get confusing for anyone. I mean, do you ever forget which character is on at which time?
Not at all. I think sometimes when I'm playing like Murray, who's part of the squabbling couple, and then the doctor, I have to be careful about differentiating they're kind of both curmudgeon-y, but in different ways. I don't forget because now it's like the script is just in my head and we've done it so many times, but I do have to think really specifically about how my mouth is going to be shaped or how my body's going to be moving so that you all understand who I'm doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Quinn, you talked about the chemistry, the dynamic on stage, but even off stage, you guys are working with the same set designers from Monmouth. Does that help?
Yeah. It does, I think. We're bringing our show pretty much as it was at Monmouth right to Lewiston, and it's very comforting in a way. All the designers did such great work, and it's really a pleasure to bring it now to the Public Theater, where hopefully new audiences can come and enjoy it.
They say dying is easy, comedy is hard. Is that true? Is it harder to do this kind of a show than a tragedy, than a serious play?
It's hard. It's really hard.
It's a workout.
I always think that I need to be pushing myself so that the audience can have fun. I don't feel like I can kind of relax. I just have to keep the train moving with Quinn so that people can enjoy it. Yeah.
All right. Shows Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all at the Public Theater in Lewiston. Guys, thanks for coming in. We appreciate you being here. And you'll find much more information on Murder for Two at the Public Theater on our website and mobile app. Back with more in a moment.